Hello YouTube, hello Twitch. It is a new series. It may be a quick look, who knows, or it might be beyond that. This game's got some pretty good reviews right now on Steam. It's called Our Adventurer Guild. On the monikers of it, it has management sim, it has tactical game, and one of the comments for the reviews on it said that it's a bit like a fantasy XCOM. And I was like, you know what? That sounds like my jam. So I got it, installed it, and here we are playing it. It's going to be completely blind. I've literally only loaded it into check the audio settings, and I'm looking forward to getting into it. I know the premise of the game. The premise of the game is that you run your own adventurer guild. Have you ever seen like those fantasy shows or animes or books where, you know, the heroes party and stuff like that, they all come back to a guild at the end of the day to drink, accept quests? I think it's going to be that type of deal, but I think you go out on the quest with them as well, so it seems like a really cool concept. And yeah, without further ado, let's just get into it. Alright, difficulty, normal. That's fine. I've never played it before, that seems reasonable. Iron Man, I assume that means if. No manual saving. Perfect. And then we have to have a save name. I think this will be the guild name. And we will be the... We will be the Drinking Ostrich. Perfect. Dear friend, it has been a long time, hasn't it? I always thought about writing to you, but I've never found the courage to do so. How ironic that my very first letter to you would be also my last. Because by the time you receive this letter, I will already be dead. Friend, I have a favour I want to ask of you. It concerns the Adventurer Guild. It has been difficult these last couple of years. It shames me to admit that we have been struggling, and I am afraid of what will become of the guild now that I'm gone. I fear that without the right leadership, it will cease to exist. That is why I want you to become the guild master. I know it might be selfish of me to ask this of you, but I ask you, as your friend, as someone who considered you family, please don't let our dream die. Former guild master of the Adventurer Guild and your old friend, Fran. Alright, Fran, I've got you covered. I think the guy second from the left, he ordered clothes that were slightly too big for him. I think his mum ordered these and said you'll grow into it. I shouldn't be much further from here, or it shouldn't even. If we follow the road, we should be arriving at the guild in no time. Good to hear. This journey has been exhausting. He got us lost several times and we had pretty much run from every encounter we came across. Honestly, I'm surprised that we even survived this far. Yeah, sorry about that, Guildmaster. We haven't been adventurers for long. Guildmaster, it's still weird hearing that. I guess we didn't really show our best side so far, did we? No. No, you didn't. Geez, we really didn't start off in the right foot with our future boss, did we? Time to butter up. Okay. Butter him up would be better, but I know we haven't been that great so far, but we're still young and learning. I'm sure we'll improve in no time under your leadership. Especially when you're such a handsome... I mean, pretty... good-looking person. Thank you, I guess. What was that stutter just now? I just noticed I can't tell if our guildmaster is a man or a woman. What are you talking about? Of course it's See? You can't tell either, right? I have an idea. Guildmaster, I noticed we never called you by your name. I kind of feel bad about it. It makes everything so formal. Technically I'm your boss, so that seems just right. Yes, of course. But it just doesn't seem right if we don't at least know your name. So could you tell us? Sure, why not? I'll give you my sensitive personal information, as long as it's within 12 characters. I guess there's no harm in that. It's Andalono. Ah, Andalono. Ah, I see. Of course. Of course. You still can't tell, can you? No. You think it'd be awkward to ask now? What do you think? For now, let's just keep rolling with it, and avoid the use of pronouns. If you're done whispering, I have a suggestion to make. As you said, you're still capable of learning, but I do not want to reach the guild in one... But I do want to even. I definitely do not. I do. I do want to reach the guild in one piece, so here's my suggestion. For the remainder of the journey, let me take charge. I used to be an adventurer for more than half my lifetime, and I'm sure I can bring the best out of you. I don't think any of us would have any issues with that. Good. Then follow me. So, what were their names again? Pretty sure they told me. Also, pretty sure they told me their life stories and traits, which is kind of weird to tell a stranger. Maybe I'll find that info on their character pages. See. Alright, that's the tutorial as well. To move on the quest map, push WASD or click on the adjacent tile. Whenever you move, the enemies will also start moving. If you get too close to an enemy, they'll start chasing you. If they catch you, you'll have to fight them. You can try and outrun them if you do not wish for a confrontation. There will also be several interactable objects on the quest map, highlighted with a sparkle effect. To interact with them, get next to them and press the interact button, the standard E button, or click on the tile it's standing on. Cool, so we have Ava, Grace, and Wesley, and of course I and Alono. So we have to reach the guild. Oh, I see an enemy. I see what we're doing here. Oh, he's a genius. He's a genius. Alright, the AI at least is like not too simple. Oh no, bandits. No need to panic. Bandits really shouldn't scare you. They're like introductory enemies for adventurers. Why don't you come here and say that to my axe? Oh, they look pissed now. Guildmaster? No worries. I still think you can take them on. Let them come to you first and try to use the environment to your advantage. Alright, tutorial battle. Battles in our adventurer guild are turn-based. Every round, characters will get a turn to act. The order depends on their initiative value. Alright, it's D&D. A random number between 0 and 10. Okay, not quite D&D. The higher the outcome, the earlier the character can act. On their turns, characters have a number of action points, AP 2, to spend on actions 3. Oh, it's just giving me like a subsection for it. To end the turn, click the end turn button 5. I see that on the screen. Once per round, you can also delay your current character's turn and put them at the end of the turn order. However, this will receive a 50% penalty on your initiative for the next turn in order calculation. Okay. Every character also starts with a movement action point. This point is needed to move the character on the battlefield. However, it can also be used as an action point for other actions if needed. You can initiate a movement action by either clicking the movement button, pressing the associated hotkey, or simply clicking on a free tile. There's a combat log you can toggle through. You can also change the visible height. Wow, okay. So right, I have a movement, interact, use item E, and this is delays a space on Grace. We also have quick slash. It's a physical melee weapon dagger concealed. Height tolerance 1. Okay, so you have to be aware if enemies are above or below you, like flying, I assume. Accuracy 80, crit 10. I guess that's a percentage. Range 1, so it'll only hit the tile in front of me, and it will only hit on the cardinal directions, not the dags. It can be blocked, it can be dodged, and it doesn't need clear sight, interestingly. We also have throw knife, which is a ranged attack, but single target again. And interestingly, it has more accuracy. No, it has less accuracy than the quick slash, never mind. Lower crit, range 3 tiles, okay. And we have artillery strike. Artillery, that would be way too strong. Artery strike, which again is adjacent. High accuracy, but can't crit. Oh, and it does a bleed, sorry, there's an effect at the bottom. Okay. Increase range of range skills by 1 and accuracy by 10 for everyone standing on this tile. Oh, so if I get high... Let's do it. Go high. And then we have an advantage. And I think that was my movement, which was free, and then another movement, which is another action point. So I think I've got one more left, right? Are these all 1 action points? Well, I can't reach them anyway, so you know what? I think that means end my turn. And I can't use anything on this side. Okay. Now, you, Ava? Right, you can't walk on the diagonal. That's another thing to figure out. Why don't you get in this highly flammable grass? Adds hidden status to anyone on this tile. Removes it when enemies adjacent to this tile. Sounds perfect. I accidentally delayed by pushing space because I'm dumb. It's fine. She'll get a turn at the end of the round. And I think we want Wesley to be our tank. Right? You want to tank some damage for us? They have block, which is, I guess, a self ability. Plus 50 block till next turn. Okay, let's move forwards 2 tiles. And then a block. And is that it? Or can I still do other stuff? Oh, wait, are these diamonds the action points? Hang on a minute. Let me just get the tutorialization on the battle again. If I can. Hello? Where's the battles again? Oh, I'm dumb, sorry. It is action points here. Sorry, I just read it's action points 2, and just in my brain was like, you have 2 action points. No, I actually have a movement, which is the green diamond, and then 3. Okay, so I actually had quite a lot of stuff I could have done. That being said, there's nothing else you can do, so let the enemies come to me. So Grunt walks up. Heavy Bolt. Ow. And you know what? I've now let these guys come towards me, so we have a free movement. We have a magic missile, a firebolt, an earth spike, an ice bolt, and a lightning bolt. Oh my god. Ava is just like full of magic. And this is 3 tiles. So I can't reach with any of my skills, right? I cannot. I think I have you move into here. As I initially planned to do. We're now hidden unless someone comes next to us. I assume this is 40% MAB as true damage. What is MAB? Magic ability or something? Because the other one was PAB, which I assume is physical. So, can this just not miss? Accuracy 150, okay, I assume that means it can't miss. Accuracy 100. Accuracy 100 moves 1 tile into the chosen direction or until interrupted. Ice damage. And lightning damage. Okay, give me the ice. Never mind, I can't reach you still. I need to move 1 more tile. Restores 30% of hit points if you go into the bush. Okay. Oh, you can't use action points for moves. Sorry, I thought the game said you could, like, dip into your action points for a move. Okay, if that's the case, then I think we just end the round. Okay. Where's the ability that had improved damage? Well, I guess this is improved on high ground. Where's my range one? It's this, isn't it? Yes. Bonk. And then I don't have action points. So I'll just stand on top of the rock. Other things to know, you can perform your action and then move afterwards. Okay. It's fine. That's what the block was there for. Okay. So, are you in my range now? You are. Uh-oh. A little bit of blizzard action. That is your turn. Now our guy here, we have a slash ability, a shield bash, 95% chance to stun. I think we're just going to pick up the kill, though. And body slam. Moves 5 tiles away from caster. Or until interrupted or knockback. Oh, you blocked it. Okay, I'll move back then. See what they do. Alright, I'll move back again. You only have 6 health. Oh, this is 5 to 7 again. Nice! Eviscerated. Okay, let's move up on this guy. Never mind, he'll move up on me. That's fantastic news. You fool, you went right where I wanted you. And Magic Lord, you can't hit from here, right? We figured that out. Yep, you're going to have to move forwards. And so we did Ice before. 7 to 9 Lightning. Oh, this has increased accuracy. 9 to 13, but it moves them. 10 to 12 as fire. Give him a fire instead. 11. Holy moly, Ava. He's carrying. We got some loot. We got some stolen goods. I'll take them, please. I think that's fine, right? If you steal stolen goods, are they really stolen anymore? Legally, yes, they are, but in the context of the fantasy scenario, I'm not sure. Ah, some delicious eggs. There'll be times when you have to do an attribute check. To succeed, you have to roll a number ranging from 1 to 20. If the roll number combined with the modifier is greater or equal to the difficulty, you've succeeded the check. In some cases, failing the roll will have a negative consequence for the party. If you fail a roll, you have the option to spend your bravery points on a reroll, but be careful. There's also consequences when the adventure runs too low on bravery points. This kind of reminds me a bit of, I mean, D&D obviously, but the Call of Cthulhu tabletop as well, where you can, like, spend luck to try and pass a roll instead, or you can, like, push your luck. Sometimes you can circumvent certain rolls by carrying the right items with you, like shovels to remove obstacles or keys to open chests. Clear obstacle. 15 brawn. You can use a shovel to remove the obstacle. Difficulty 15, current highest modifier at 16. Do I have a shovel? Yes. Use the shovel then. We're Darkest Dungeon now. Wait. This place here is full of resources we can collect. Collecting resources is an important part of adventuring. We can use them to make our own potions and equipment. So try to always collect these resources if possible. Sometimes you might not have enough space in your inventories, so try to prioritize what to bring back with you. Alright, we're Darkest Dungeon now. Give me some dangerous mushrooms, please. Alright, this mushroom includes mana leaves, common herbs, and some red berries. No mushrooms, though. This log has wood in it, and this log has more wood in it. Wow. Immersive. Ah, more mushrooms. Okay, so you can't do things on the diagonal, is what I'm learning. What have we got now? Common ores. They look anything but common. Oh my god! I get jump scared by a fucking pig. Hello. Oh, and some sort of Wolverine type thing? Damn it, now we're getting attacked by wild monsters. Beware of that direwolf. Okay, it's a direwolf. It's a quick fellow, and I reckon that at your level you'll have a hard time hitting it. Do you have any tips? I do. Believe in yourself. Smile. Wink. Any other tips? I'm being serious. I've seen you fight. You're all stronger than you think you are. Really? Yes. I've hardly seen anyone as talented as you lot. This doesn't sound like me. I'd be like going like, listen, you can do this because you've trained to do this, and if you don't do it, we're all going to die. Now go out there. I'm sure you'll be able to defeat those monsters. Yes, Guildmaster. We won't disappoint you. They really bought that. This whole Guildmaster thing is going to be much easier than I thought. Okay, this is much more like me. Sometimes you'll find yourself in a situation which seem unfavourable to your adventurers, but by taking advantage of the bravery system, your adventurers can easily turn the tide of battle in key moments. Each adventurer has an amount of bravery points, okay, that's the BP at the bottom, which can be spent on powerful temporary buffs. But be careful when spending your BP. Having too little BP gives minor debuffs to the adventurer, and risks them getting the shaken status when they reach 0 BP. Meanwhile, having high BP gives your adventurers minor buffs. Always consider the trade-off when using BP. Okay. There are several ways to gain BP. Defeating an enemy, landing a crit, or getting encouragement from allies with close relations. Likewise, BP can be lost by getting too hurt or having allies die. High bravery adventurers gain BP faster than low bravery adventurers. So we have heroic hit, increase accuracy for the next skill by 30 for each stack. The hit chance can reach 100%, overriding any effects that might otherwise limit the maximum hit chance. Okay. And we're on Grace again. Grace, take the high ground. We can't hit from here, so I think you're chill then, right? Because this doesn't cost any action points, so there's no reason for me to do it. He's coming. He's coming. Alright. Ava, hide in the bush, please. And then, this direwolf, I want it to go away. So, oh, I can get to pick where to push him. Out of interest, can I Q and E the map? No, because Q is interact instead. Let me push him... Push him back. Oh, that was pretty cool. And you also have the heroic hit. Right. Now, what I want you to do is stand here, Wesley, and you're going to tank up. You're going to block all the incoming damage. Shield Bash. Stun effect. Okay, I could also do a little Shield Bash. Could also do a little Body Slam, but we'll go for the Shield Bash and try and stun this guy. Okay, we missed. Probably should have used my bravery points there, but we'll get him on the next turn. Alright, we will be using potentially our bravery points. So the body slam to hit is 80 accurate. But it's actually only 42% chance to hit because they assume that has a dodge chance. Alright, give me a heroic hit then. Plus 72% chance to hit. I'll go for it. You're dead. Sweet. Alright, can you get onto this high ground, please? Oh, you can't hit the fucking pig still. Can I hold the rest of your action, or have I screwed it now? So once you've moved, you can't hold the rest of your actions for later in the battle. Alright, I kind of beansed it a little bit. We'll just hold there. And then, finally... So you can right-click on these guys. Okay, so they do have a dodge. Physical attack bonus. Oh, okay, that's the pab in the map. And that's magical attack. Block, initiative, movement, critical, and accuracy. And then they have resistances to various effects. Okay. So it is a bit like Darkest Dungeon then. And they have two skills. They have a charge. Add a headbutt for close. So this guy wants to get in a line with us. Okay. So what if I instead go onto this flank? We break the hidden, and you can't see him. Very good. Very smart. Very, very good, me. I was going to try and push him off the line. But it's fine now. We've got him surrounded. Nice miss. Probably should have boosted my accuracy since that's the tutorial. I'm stunned. What is your chance to hit, sorry? Oh, I keep forgetting I can't Q it. The other thing I want to know is, if I push this guy back like this, can I stun him against the wall? No, it does knockback damage. Some skills allow you to push enemies in a direction. If they are pushed and an obstacle is in the way, they suffer collision damage. The damage depends on the distance they're being pushed and at their level. When an enemy is pushed into another enemy, both of them will suffer collision damage. However, if an enemy is pushed into an ally, the ally will attack the enemy, causing the collision damage to increase. The ally, on the other hand, will not suffer any damage themselves. The extent of damage increases depending on the relationship between the adventurer, the initiator, and the ally. It's important to note that if an ally has a negative or bad relationship with the initiator, instead of attacking the enemy pushed into them, they will suffer collision damage. Okay, that's really cool. So it's important to make these relations and build upon them. Alright. The boar is becoming a small issue. Oh, I haven't got enough SP for that. You are going to have to drop now. Chance to hit? Oh, you can't hit on the diagonal. Of course you can't. So, I've basically wasted grace for this entire battle. But I think we're going to be fine. Thanks for it being a tutorial. So, let me check this thing. If I push into that, it says chain 5%. I guess we'll never find out because the initial hit killed them. Okay. And we got a hide, the wolf's spleen, and the boar's liver. Cool. That sounds like a delicious meal. Good work, everyone. At this point, you're all probably exhausted. We should camp now to get you some rest. It's important to always know when to take a break and recover. Tutorial camping. Traveling around the quest map and fighting enemies is an exhausting task for your adventurers. If the stamina bar gets depleted, your adventurers will be in an exhausted state, making them less combat efficient. To recover their strength, you have to set up camp. So where is this exhausted state? It's on this bar. Okay. While camping, adventurers have to consume supplies to heal. The amount of supplies needed depends on the number of adventurers and the traits upon accordingly. Again, it's a very Darkest Dungeon. During camp mode, adventurers can perform actions to heal or buff the party. However, the actions are limited by the amount of camping points available to them. Different classes have different camping actions to choose from. So, is this my stamina bar? Yes, that's my stamina bar. Oh, every time I move, it also does it. Okay. I kind of want to push it a little bit more. Maybe I will do the camp. Let's do a little camp. Right. We get 30% health back if we do the hearty meal. We get some bravery points back, and we get 3 camp points. Send it. Wow, this is really Darkest Dungeon-esque. It's kind of spooky that I started a campaign when this just came out. So I can spend 6 camp action points. Adventurers get 30% more physical resistance for 3 encounters. I have First Aid, where I assume I can heal someone. Get 10% of health. Encourage. One adventurer encourages another to restore BP. and it depends on their relationship. You've got a magical ritual for protection, 20 resistance against all elements for 3 encounters, recovers mana, or SP I think it was, and again this is an encourage. There is a nighttime ambush. Only reduced it by 50 though, not 100. First aid, and the next 3 encounters will be hidden at the start of the battle for 3 turns. Ooh. Give me this. Give me this. And I don't think we had anything that could spend a 1 on, right? No. Has anyone seen my sandwich? I left it here somewhere. I like the fact that we're just in front of 3 bandits in a little tent. Oh, Grace ate it and has gained an enemy for life. I wonder if that actually counts as the interaction between them. Oh, also they have characteristics. So, Wesley has a healthy body, is dashing, or pretty as it says in here, but is short-sighted. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. Ava is a drunkard, bright, and popular. Alright. And Grace has got a dubious upbringing, is a fast learner, but is impatient. Will always go first in combat. Okay. Popular means you'll have positive relationships with other characters. Drunken means you don't gain wisdom as much, but you get willpower more. And you get more bravery with lower accuracy. I feel like that's probably not great for your mage, but has intelligence growth. Maybe it's fine. Alright. Damn! There are even more bandits ahead, and they're blocking the road. Does that mean we have to fight our way through? Not necessarily. Not everything has to end in a fight. It better do, because I buffed myself for it. We might have other options depending on the situation. Let's see what we can do. Oh, start event. Ahead of the adventurers were a group of bandits blocking the road. It seemed like they were waiting for the next group of victims. The adventurers could see that the bandits slightly outnumbered them. A fight was therefore not in their best interest. The party remembered what the guildmaster said to them and decided to think about alternative ways to get past them. I can try and intimidate them with a strength check. I can lure the bandits away with a dexterity check, or I can pretend to be bandits, intelligence 12, or attack them. I'm gonna try and intimidate them with Wesley and his rippling muscles. How is... Okay, we're gonna intimidate them with Grace and her rippling muscles. Great success. By 1. Oh, you get experience for it. Grace suggested that they should just walk towards the bandits, confidently. She argues that if they seem intimidating enough, they might just let them through without a fight. The others agreed to the plan and together they walked towards the bandits. As the party approached, the bandits appeared taken aback by their lack of fear. Grace adopted a fierce expression on her face, hoping to intimidate the bandits. The bandits huddled together, murmuring in hushed tones, seemingly considering the group's approach. The adventurers were already amidst the bandits and just continued walking. If the bandits want to attack, then this was their best opportunity. However, surprisingly, the bandits just let the adventurers through without doing anything. It seems like none of them had the guts to attack. The guildmasters silently asked themselves, how did that plan work? Grace gained some bravery! Very cool. And then the party gets experience too. So I guess it does a check and you get experience for passing the check. And then you get an outcome as well. And I guess we could have still, we could have passed the intimidation, but maybe they would have still attacked us, but we would have had an advantage. And maybe the party wouldn't have got experience. I don't know. Or maybe the party's just guaranteed experience once you pass. Oh boy, is loot. You want to use a key? Yes. I assume I have one. I'm rich beyond my wildest dreams. A full treasure chest, in fact 2 treasure chests full of gold and jewels. A ring that increases dodge. And gold. Okay, so can I equip this? Well, it's just showing me the equipment page. I don't think Wesley should have it, or Ava. Grace? Take one of these. And start another event. Finally, the group reached their destination. In front of them stood a giant fortress, an old abandoned Empyrean fortress that had been claimed by the Adventurer Guild several years ago. It now acts as a base of operations for the Adventurer Guild. In front of the fortress stands an old familiar face. Nice. We completed the quest. Look at all those goodies. Talk with Fiola. Oh great, it's her. She looks lovely. This is Fiola, my friend's wife. She and I have an agreement. I can't stand her, she can't stand me. Alright, never mind. So you really came back. And Alono. Fiola, I see you're still here. I was sure by now that you'd be already back in your swamp hut and brewing some children in Iron Cauldron. Alright, we're not going to get along, it turns out. Charming as ever, I see. I guess the only thing that grew older is your exterior, thanks. I still can't believe you will become the new guildmaster. What was my husband thinking? No, really, what was he thinking? If we hate one another, what was the plan? Why didn't he just pass it on to his wife instead? It's like a nightmare. You can help me get rid of mine by going back to the underworld you call home. Yikes. And just leave the guild, which my husband spent his entire life to raise, to somebody who I'm sure has done nothing worthwhile in the last 10 years. That hit a bit too close to home. I think not. You wanna go? Beep. Try me. Whoa there, you two. We're here to greet the new guildmaster, not to start a fight. And who are you? Hello, guildmaster. I'm Falcon, one of the instructors of the Adventuring Guild. I was asked by Fiola here to accompany her in this meeting, saying it would be troublesome if the two of you were alone. But I didn't quite expect this. Andalona and I share a history. Andalona was a friend of my late husband, but the two of us never saw eye to eye. I was too afraid that your gaze would turn me into stone. And wouldn't that be wonderful? Besides, of course, from the ugly statue that would spoil the landscape. Jeez, no need to underline your relationship before me. Don't we actually have more important matters to discuss? For example, welcoming the new guildmaster of the Adventurer Guild. Congratulations! Congratulations! Although I have to admit that this won't be an easy position to be in. Fran's letter slightly hinted at it. How bad is it? I don't know how much you've heard about the Adventurer Guild, but it's been going downhill for some time now. We lost most of our reputation and contacts. All of our seasoned adventurers have left us, and there is not much gold left to keep the guild going. Honestly, it's a mess. That sounds bad. That's why you're here. The former guildmaster was certain that you can bring the Adventurer Guild back on its feet. Right, where do we start? My suggestion would be to start recruiting some new adventurers. You can usually find them in the tavern. How about we pay a visit right now? Can I have another one? Oh, Tavi. You already had enough, you lightweight. You call it a lightweight? I ain't drunk yet. Sure. Oh, hi Fiola, hi Falcon. Is this? Hello, Tavi. That's right, this is unfortunately the new guildmaster. Unfortunately? Don't mind them. Just introduce yourself. Alright, hello guildmaster. I'm Tavi, and this tavern belongs to me. Is this a... what's it called now? When like you're called baker and you become a baker? You're so close to like tavern, you had to become a... like a bartender. Barkeep? Innkeep? Something along those lines. This is where the adventurers go when they need to relax. If you think someone had a hard day, just send them to me, and I'll make them drink until they're too intoxicated to even remember what they were sad in the first place. Alright. This sounds very Darkest Dungeon as well. I would have phrased it differently, but yes. Sometimes the former guildmaster would buy drinks for adventurers to raise morale. It's actually quite efficient. My advice is to keep that tradition and occasionally buy a drink or two for the adventurers. Alright, anything else I should keep in mind here? As I already said before, usually new adventurers who would like to join the guild will also arrive here. In the past we would get adventurers from all over the world wanting to join us. Many had already made a name for themselves. Nowadays, however, the only people who come here are people who are too inexperienced and too weak to make it on their own. Perfect. Hey, I heard that. So what? If you have a problem with that, then prove him wrong. That's what I thought. We're all a little bit spicy, aren't we? Anyway, we should start looking for adventurers here. At least enough to field a full party of 4 on a quest. Alright, got it. Hey, how about me? As I said, lightweight. Okay. Can I find out which one of these is the drunkard? Because I don't really want to grab him. Alright, Colton has a death wish. In fact, a lot of these people have death wishes, because Desmond also has one. You are also resourceful, you have wisdom growth, and you're hot-blooded, which lowers your wisdom growth. Perfect. Oh my god! Look at Fremont's facial hair. Fremont wants people to hit him harder, alright. He loves pain. Do we want a darkness of the group? He's brave, and he's a glutton. Alright. Wisdom represents a character's mental fortitude and perceptiveness. Every point above 5 increases SB by 2 and mental by 1. What I want to know is what this star is for. More likely to spot hidden objects during quests. Is this like the trait that they're best in? Adventure limit 25. Alright, give me Fremont. Solely because of the facial hair. Alright, we have Desmond in willpower. He looks like he is some sort of cleric-like person. He has got a death wish, but hopefully he'll keep other people from perishing. To be honest with you, I'm probably going to recruit everyone here. Colton, hot-blooded, we talked about this, welcome aboard. Griffin, he's a coward. We don't keep cowards on this team. Right. Desmond's educated, that's nice. He's lucky, that's also pretty nice. He's organised. He's a bit hot-blooded. That's fine with me. We like hot-blooded people, we just don't like cowards. Welcome aboard. Right. Magically talented Brooke. Doesn't seem great on someone who I believe is like a warrior. You're a mage, Brooke. He's oblivious. And has a death wish. Okay. Oh, I can also go into details here. So these are warriors. Defenders are the ones with grey. Mage. Archer. We should probably pick up an archer. So you're a lucky archer. You're a glutton. You're also humble. You're also in the team. Congratulations. Clara, you have a green tick on your thing. As long as you're... I mean, you only have positive traits from what I can see. You're on board. Sophia, again, glutton. We have a lot of people that like food here. Another person that loves pain. You're a defender, so that's probably fine. And you're very pretty. You're pretty good. That's what you are. Welcome to the team. And... Irving. Kind. Is weak. And is ascetic. Minus 30 endurance growth. Does not consume any supplies during camping. Alright, Irving, welcome aboard. I think we'll let Brooke come aboard, and Griffin, we don't accept cowards in our squad. Good. You found a group that is willing to work with you. Congratulations! It's much easier than having to deal with you. So what's next? Now we have the adventurers, we should be able to do quests again. But before we send the adventurers on their first quest for the Adventurer Guild, we should make some prep. Usually the guild provides the adventurers with items for their adventures. A few potions, bandages, antidotes, and etc. Unfortunately, the guild has nothing in their inventory. And where do we get more? We still have a merchant here who's willing to sell us supplies. He's a bit... well, it doesn't matter. You'll see for yourself. I don't like how that sounds. Well, I guess it's time for you to meet McCann. McCann the merchant. Alright, he has ears. This is our supplier. His name is McCann. A name I'm pretty sure is made up. It certainly is. I see we're already off to a great start. Care to explain? After the guild started to lose its reputation, fewer and fewer merchants were willing to do business with us. Then suddenly a very suspicious stranger appeared, and we welcomed him with open arms. That would be me. And he offered to become our supplier now that all the other merchants have cut their contact with us. He never showed us his face, never told us where he came from, or why he wants to support the Adventurer Guild. So all the red flags. But beggars can't be choosers. And you, my dear customers, are very much beggars right now, and I'm the philanthropist who is holding you up. So you're doing this out of generosity? Oh, no. The actual reason is completely different from that. And you're not going to tell us. Exactly. You're just as insightful as you look. I mean, even I told you a reason. Sorry, even if I told you a reason, how could you possibly know I'm telling the truth? For all you know, I could be a big, bad, evil guy, and this is all part of an unnecessary, elaborate plan to destroy everything you love and care about. He's the bad guy. Lighten up, Guildmaster. I'm joking, of course. I miss the old Guildmaster. He actually laughed when I told him that. Despite all of that, there was never any problem with the wares McCann brought us. Quite the opposite, in fact. I guess we have no choice but to keep relying on you, then. Thank you, Guildmaster. You'll not regret this. Oh, will you? JK. Ha ha ha. Alright. We need to banish this guy. Quality wares at reasonable prices. So, do I have any reason to keep hold of the wolf spleen and stuff like that? Or can I just sell this stuff? It says material, which kind of makes me think I can craft with it. A legendary chest key. A key with which a legendary or lesser chest can be opened without lockpicking. Okay, the shovel seemed fine. Give me a shovel. Give me 2 shovels. We don't need the dodge ring right now. I don't think I need the poison ring right now. Increase experience gained by 50%. That seems insane. Oh, there's only one. It's sold out. I will take a uncommon key. And honestly, you can make do with the rest. Memorial to those that have fallen. Have the following items. Oh, sorry, I have to buy certain things. He also wants to talk to me about something. Hello, Guildmaster. How can I be of service? McCann. So, how old are you? After 2 millennia, I stopped counting. What's your real name? It's a word that cannot be pronounced in any known language. It's probably Welsh. Are you a human? If I were, would I be wearing all these clothes that cover up my skin? He's probably Welsh. Was any of that remotely true? No. Good talking to you, Guildmaster. Anything else you'd like to say, Guildmaster? Alright, see you later. Okay, so, sorry, what does it want me to have? 2 potions, 2 bandages, 2 antidotes, 2 potions, 2 mana potions. It's all the 2s. 1, 2, 2, 2, I think. Is that it? We good now? We're good. Now there is still one place you also need to know of. The temple. Sometimes people get injured and need only time to heal. But time is a luxury we cannot always afford. Yes. Unfortunately. But the temple can help us with that. How about we just also give it a visit today? So we have a temple in the Adventurer Guild. Are you sure they want to step foot in here? Aren't you afraid of turning into ashes? Of course not. Unlike you, I'm not a faceless heathen. Okay. You should be more worried that the gods don't smite you because you defile this place with your presence. Yikes. I would pray for your soul, if you had one. Alright, we're getting the worst of this exchange. We need to stop, like, bad-mouthing this person. You two should be more worried whether the gods would be offended by your bickerings, in this place of all places. Nora. Oh, hey, Nora. Nice to see you. Nice to see you too, Mr. Falcon. And of course you, Mrs. Fiola. If you'll excuse me, I have something to do. Is she gonna, like, smite us or purify us or something? She left rather quickly. Ah, Eden. Hello, Fiola. Hello, Falcon. Hello, Eden. We're actually looking for you. Oh, is that so? Then I'm happy to be here. How can I help? We wanted to introduce you to our new guildmaster. Guildmaster, this is Eden. He's in charge of the temple here and is also training instructor for the guild. Eden, this is our new guildmaster, Andalono. Oh. So you're Andalono. Is something wrong? No, it's nothing. It's just I heard a lot about you. What did Fran tell you? It wasn't the former guildmaster. It was Fiola. Alright. This guy is going to hate us as well. Why are you looking at me? Isn't it obvious that you'd consult a priest if the devil haunts your nightmares? Don't worry, Guildmaster. Of course I know Fiola was probably exaggerating. You seem to be a very touchy subject for her. I don't even want to know. You really don't. Moving on. As we told you before, sometimes adventurers will need to be sent out again before they're ready. In those cases, Eden can help us. Usually healing magic is only capable of giving temporary relief. When adventurers use healing magic or healing potions on the field, they will still need to recover naturally when they come back. But we priests from the Church of Ganinta, we'll go with Ganinta, are specialised in the art of healing and are capable of a ritual that can forcefully recover all injuries. This sounds like black magic. I'm familiar with that process. It's not a great feeling. Unfortunately it isn't. Having the body mend itself is a rather painful process. Therefore, it shouldn't be used too often. Otherwise, your adventurers will be less than thankful. Adventurers who sustain injuries during a quest require time to recover. While it's still possible to send them on quests if necessary, injured adventurers will have a reduced maximum hit points during the quest. Sensible. The church can forcibly heal your adventurers, but the process is painful and will lower their mood. Can I choose not to do this right now? I can. Now we should have everything ready for the adventurers to start off the first official quest for the Adventurer Guild. For now, the quests we get aren't much, but hopefully when our reputation starts to get better, there will be more and better paying quests available. From here on out, the future of the Adventurer Guild is in your hands. Don't screw this up. Lovely. From this point on, the goal is to lead the guild to the ultimate fame. To do so, you have to build up the reputation by completing quests that have been set by the guild. To view the available quests, click the quest button. After you accept a quest, you will select the adventurers to send and choose what they take for the journey. Prepare carefully for your adventures. Prepare carefully or your adventurers will pay the price. While preparing your adventurers, you'll also be able to purchase supplies from the upcoming quest. Okay. The amount of supplies available to purchase depends on the quest length. Except your first quest, so I'm not allowed to go in here yet, it seems. Also, I love this icon down here. Oh! I can shut Viola up? Is that what that is? Alright, I'll allow her to speak right now. And I see these are the mood icons, so everyone is currently even. I can live with an even mood. Anyway, I think for YouTube, that'll do it for this first episode. If you're enjoying it and want to see more, why not let me know in the comments below. I'm enjoying it so far, and I'd like to see at least a little bit more of what this game has to offer. And, you know, never know, maybe I'll try and do like a full playthrough of it, if such a thing exists. I actually don't know if this game has an end game yet, so we can find out this together. Anyway, thanks for watching, YouTube, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!